Hello again, everyone. Scoons Comics here with another exciting, oh so thrilling comic book haul! Yes! Alright, people. Here's the deal. Half Price Books been letting me down for the last 2 months. I've been going far too frequently without much results. That's okay. Because that all changed in the last 48 hours. Sunday evening, just before they closed, I was happened to be in the area. I usually am every other Sunday or so, about half hour till closing time. I swung in, and they had my favorite thing, which is comic books behind the counter that have not gone out to the general public yet. And I said yes, and I got a really nice haul of books. But I had to go quickly because the place was going to close, and these people are like trying to close shop up and clean up and turn the lights off, and I had to get out of there. And then when I got home, I realized that I had left at least one book there that I wanted. Shoot. So I didn't make it out there on Monday. Today, Tuesday, I made it out. It actually was off from work today, so it worked out perfectly. I got there shortly after they opened. And again, I go there so dang frequently that one of the gentlemen there recognizes me, and he's like, I put some books out. And I saw that the comics they had behind the counter before were gone. They put them out into the general population, and I found the book I needed. But then I saw that, Half Price Books, for those not familiar, you can sell your books there, obviously, your comics, video games, whatever. And they got like a little station for that, right? So behind that counter where they have all that stuff that they just have acquired, this guy was going through comics right then and there. He just got some in. So of course I say, hey, what you got back there? Can I look? And the guy, he knows I'm there all the time. I'll spend some money. So he's like, yeah, you can go through these, sure. Oh my gosh. The stuff that they had was insane. And he very happily gave them to me all for $1.50 each. He even let me, he said, oh, we're going to be putting a lot more out because I got a bunch more in the back. You should see those. And I, of course, then said, can I see those? Because it doesn't hurt to ask, right? Most they can say is no. And this guy took pity on me and brought out 6 more short boxes of comics, which I found a few things in there, but the majority of the good stuff was in the stuff that had just come in that he hasn't touched yet. Were in dirty bags, no backing board. Some didn't have anything, and some were just filler for my collection. But I'm going to show you this stack here that I've rebagged and boarded. I have a whole other haul from a comic show I went to, but now I'm already 3 minutes into this movie and I've yet to show you a comic book. So let's jump right into it, shall we? Conan the King 37. I'm just slowly collecting these Marvel 25th anniversary covers with the border. I think those are cool. So to find this for $1.50, yes. We're gonna get a little better as we go along here. I think I organized these. What If, featuring the Hulk. What If the Hulk Went Berserk? What If number 45. I just always liked this cover, Bill Sienkiewicz cover. I always love a What If story. Happy to pick that up. This one, Marvel Age Preview number 1 from 1990. A look at the 1990s hottest titles. And this is a really early Ghost Rider appearance. It's not like an actual comic story. It's just like a preview, but it's a cool thing to have. I like to pick up these Marvel Age books when I can find them. I picked up a bunch more. None of them have anything that's like a quote-unquote key, so maybe I'll show those in another video, but I'm just trying to show the cool stuff here. Well, this is cool to me. This is a series I pick up every so often if I find them. This was the first issue, I believe, newsstand from Comico, Johnny Quest number 1. This is just a fun series. I'm just happy to find the first issue, so Johnny Quest. Okay, here was one of my first big keys that they had. Again, $1.50 each. 2014's Hawkeye number 1 from Matt Fraction. Really acclaimed series. I've got the trade, the first trade or 2 of this. Good story. I know this is like $20, $30 comic, so to find this for $1.50 in the wild, very cool. They also had the second issue, which is the first team up of Clint Barton and Kate Bishop, the new Hawkeye. I think she's the one that's featured in the Disney Plus show that's going to be on soon. So that's a cool book to get. And the third issue, I still have this one in the half-price books, $1.50 bag, because it wasn't bad, and I was running out of bags and boards. And then issue 9, cover appearance by Kate Bishop. This also features a character, I think, called Clown. That's going to be one of the villains on the show, so that was cool, first appearance there. And then issue 11 here, this was Eisner Award-winning issue featuring Lucky the Pizza Dog. The whole story is from his point of view. So really cool book. Cool books to find for $1.50. Super excited to find this, no pun intended, for Action Comics 894, featuring a really nice cover appearance by Death. This is not Death's first appearance in the mainstream DC universe, but really cool cover. This is a book that goes for $20-$30, so find it less than $2. Oh yeah. These I picked up strictly to flip because I have no desire to have these, but I know these covers are popular, especially the second two I'm going to show. So this is Batgirl number 4. I believe this is an Art Germ cover, who's popular. I don't really care for Art Germ that much, but okay. This is the one that's the big one that I knew was a key. Issue 12, Art Germ cover. Again for $1.50. I went on eBay, found this thing had been going anywhere from, depending on the day and if it's graded, anywhere from $30 to $100. Like, okay, yeah, somebody wants that, knock yourself out. So yeah, I don't flip often, but I know I got these specifically to resell. And here's issue 14. This is a really cool cover though. I'm not a big fan of this guy's art, but I like the theme here, the Supergirl and Dracula. It's pretty neat, 3D glasses. So happy to get all those. Then I picked these up. I always like when I find comics that I've never seen before, but I feel like I don't know how I didn't see them before. But this is the first time I ever saw from Marvel Comics Zorro number 1. Just a beautiful cover, right? Real rich reds here. So yeah, I picked that up for $1, $1.50. And here's a real nice yellow cover, issue 2. So those will stay in the collection. I like this cover a lot too, and this was in the grossest bag I ever saw. Daredevil 188. Frank Miller's Daredevil, Black Widow cover, really cool black and white background there. Spiderweb, real cool. I love this guy's art. Mike Allred, writer Mark Waid, Daredevil 17. I may have this somewhere, but look how pretty that is, man. Is it better over here? No, the glare is worse over there. Worse glare, better glare. There we go. That's natural. Just a fun book. Mike Allred, I'll pick up his stuff anytime I can find it. I was intrigued by this book, Steam Man, number 1 from Dark Horse. I just love the cover. I'm looking forward to reading that. It's very cool. Yeah. Then, okay, I think everything else here is really good stuff as far as, oh my gosh. They had a really nice run of Harley Quinn books from 2001. They didn't have issue 1. They had issue 2. And issue 3. I think this is the first time that Poison Ivy and Catwoman and Harley Quinn all meet up. So that was a cool book to find. Here's issue 5, featuring the origin of Harley Quinn. And issue 25, cool Joker and Batman cover. Issue 32, this is the first time Harley Quinn is on the cover without her costume on, right? So that's cool. Issue 37, second to last issue of the run, kind of hard to find. And then issue 38, the very last issue of the series, very hard to find. $1.50. It's a great pickup. You can hear the clitter clatter of my dog's feet on the tile. Then I found first issue of Gotham City Sirens. It's been a hot book back and forth. This was a really cool find. I found almost the whole run of this series, but I'm only showing the first issue here. Batman #1 from the New 52 for $1.50. Very cool book. I've been looking for this on the cheap for a long time, and to finally pull that out of a dollar bin was great. My son is in the stairwell behind me. I keep hearing him moving around. Everything all right there, buddy?
Shush.
Okay. Here's the book that I went back to Half Price to find today. Batman 570, second appearance of Harley Quinn. Not much of a cover there, but Joker, second Harley Quinn, very cool. Batman 567, featuring the first Cassandra Cain, who would become Batgirl for a while here. Really cool book to have. I keep saying cool for everything. I'm a little tired at the end of the day. It's an amazing book. How about that? First appearance of Batgirl, you know? That's awesome. All right, these are the big ones that I found today, and I could not believe my luck. These were all, I got each of these for $1.50, okay? G.I. Joe 32, featuring this terribly ugly Zartan and the Dreadnoughts cover. First appearance of Lady Jane, excuse me. Lady Jane? I'm questioning myself. What is her name? I haven't watched the cartoon in so long. Anyway, I just noticed the first appearance. I was really cool. I had this book, but it was beat all to hell. So to find one in really nice shape for $1.50, oh yeah. And then I've been looking for this next one for so long. And to find it for $1.50 in probably very fine condition. G.I. Joe 21, the famous silent issue featuring Snake Eyes, first appearance of Storm Shadow for $1.50. This book is super popular right now. The Snake Eyes movie, I think, comes out this weekend. I was thrilled. I thought, and the guy looked all these up, right? Like he had his little computer out and he's like typey, and I'm like, everything cool? He's like, yeah, these are all $1.50. I was like, because I can't show my hand, right? Like a lot of these, like there are other G.I. Joes in the run that are probably keys, but I didn't want to pull out my phone to check because then I feel I'd tip my cap and he'd tip my hand and he'd know something was up, that these were worth a little something. So I had to just kind of go from memory, but I know this one. I've known this cover. I've wanted this in my personal collection for a long time. Thrilled to have it. And these next ones, I had in my collection and I had to sell a few years ago for some financial hardship. And to find them each for $1.50, insane. Transformers #1 in the first miniseries. It's a little beat up right around the Spider-Man face there. It's a little, can't really tell there, but it's a little beat up. But this is still probably a very fine book, 8.5 probably. Not that I'm really gonna send this to get graded, but very excited to have this back. And then this guy. I sold it and I was like, I'm never gonna get that book back because it's gone too high now. But here it is, G.I. Joe #1. 1982, first appearance of G.I. Joe. And not only did I have this one, they had two. $1.50 each. I paid $3 for these. To which the guy said, oh, you know you got two of these. Did you want two? I'd like two. Thank you very much. So just today I made the audible that, you know what? I'm taking a personal day. I need a mental health day. And then magically I come home with this, with this, with this. Look at that. Ah, that is so exciting. Ah, very excited to have those books. Very excited. I've got a whole other haul of books. I've still got more from Half Price that are more just fun comics, nothing real exciting or key, but this is already a 15-minute video. I went to a local comic show. I've got books to show from there, but nothing as exciting as these books. So I'm pumped. I hope everyone else is well. Be safe out there, buddy. Happy hunting. Go find those books. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.